Hey, what's going on, guys? The Ginger Viking here and Spartan from Iron Curtain Airsoft. If you do have an Instagram page and you are interested in historical kits, you're interested in just some fun and just to check out a cool page that are ran by 3 friends, go check out Iron Curtain Airsoft. I'll have a link down in the description box below. As you can tell, we're going to be doing a gear overview of this flak jacket Vietnam era. It's a 3/4 collar, Series 2. But we'll get into some of the details in a second. First thing I want to do is I want to say that I'm kind of making this video as in response to a lot of the other videos I've seen on YouTube that are putting out. I don't even want to use the word disinformation, but they probably don't know what they have, and you know, they got or they got wrong information. So I'm just kind of putting it out there just to kind of get the right information out there, if that makes sense. So first off, this is as I said, 3/4 collar, 2nd series. And there is a 3/4 collar 1st series, or 1st gen, however you want to say it. And the only difference between the 1st gen and the 2nd gen is 1, the contract number, and 2, they have the little, again, I don't know the technical term for them, but they have the little shoulder things, you know, you'd button in one side and they're sewed in or whatever. I don't know what the name of them are, but they had those. Other than that, these are pretty much identical from the 1st gen and the 2nd gen. The only thing that you can tell the difference between is obviously the shoulder things, as I just said, and then the contract number. The contract number on that one is 826, I believe. I'll correct myself if I'm wrong. But the contract number on this one is 122. And you can find the contract number on the tag with the size, and it should be right under the tag, right under the size, and it should be the middle number, the 3-digit number, and that'll denote which version of the flak you have. Other than that, the 1st generation one was only made for about 6 months, so it's a little bit more rare and it wasn't widely issued. This particular one, the Series 2, was a little bit more widely issued. It's a more well-known flak jacket in Vietnam. So this was probably the one you would have seen in mid to early war. And then I've seen a lot of people misname or miscategorize this one as the M69. Which it is not the M69. The M69 has a few different notable things, which is, again, it has the same contract number of 122, though on the tag, the bigger tag that is the care instructions, I believe, it should say M69, which I'll try and get some pictures if I can find them and insert them. So it should say M69, should have the same contract number, but again, doesn't have zippers. They have Velcro. So the M69 is a Velcro front, no buttons, Velcro, which was an upgrade because they thought that if a medic had to get to you and get to your chest or pull off the flak jacket, that the zipper could jam. It could just be a pain. So just a few little things to keep your eye out for, and just to be able to tell the differences between these flaks, so you know what you're getting and you know what you're looking at. So as I said, this flak jacket was the more widely issued, the more widely known flak jacket, and contrary to belief, from what I've read, done research on, is this flak jacket was in smaller numbers, sprinkled in very little, not a lot, was actually issued to Marines as well because you know, in Vietnam, it was a very manpower-driven war and a uniform abandoning war. So what would happen is a new Marine unit would come in, and the Marine supply depots either were not set up or did not have the numbers for all the Marines. So they would go to already pre-existing Army supply units, and then they would get issued whatever they got issued. So some Marines would have been wearing the 3/4 collar, but mainly the Marines were wearing the M56, which is most notable because it doesn't have a collar, different placement of the pockets, and it still has a zipper front. But other than that, Marines did wear this, so if you do see some pictures of Marines in there, you see people wearing it, you know, doing a Marine impression kit for Vietnam, it's not completely wrong, but it's definitely not the most ideal setup. But other than that, guys, I hope you really enjoyed the video. I hope you found some useful information on this flak jacket and the other ones. Other than that, please like, comment, subscribe. If I can do something better, hit me in the description box, the comment box with it. If you just like the video and you think it's cool, give me some feedback, and give me some motivation to keep these videos out and pumping for you guys. Anyway, it's been Ginger Viking or Spartan from Iron Curtain, signing off.